This year, the Stockholm Film Festival shines the spotlight towards extreme politics and their violent origins and consequences. Be prepared for terrorist satire, race politics, narcissistic leadership, and violent clowns as this year's spotlight section unfolds in front of your eyes.
You could say the film reflects our society, and we have a situation where politics become more common in film, and we have chosen to pick a few films that illustrate that.
The question of the relationship between politics and cinema is always pertinent, and it seems now more than ever we seem to be at a kind of a threshold between, both for cinema as a medium and politics. We're not absolutely sure what it is anymore.
If you're interested in movies, it's because you're a storyteller. You want to tell stories. You're interested in characters. You're interested in emotions. You're interested in telling, capture poetry, maybe. And if that has a political content in it, myself, I'm always surprised by the fact that people can sort of agree or join me in my intentions, because when you're doing your film, you're not thinking of the big movements that you will create. You're just doing your own film. You're actually feel kind of lonely when you do it, and it has to be like that. You're not like the spokesperson of a movement. You're making film that has a very, very personal, subjective point of view.
3, action.
Hey, you unbelieving kafar bastards. I'm gonna turn you, baby.
No.
What?
What's with the gun?
Proper replica, man.
It's too small, man.
Not too small, brother. Big hands.
I was interested in the subject, and I kept finding things that were pretty silly, and I didn't expect to find those. If you discover that there's a Canadian jihadi cell that's plotting to kill the Canadian Prime Minister, and they forget his name, you think that's got to be an anomaly, and then you realise that the same lot designed a remote-controlled detonator to protect themselves from the effects of their own explosion, but it had a range of 10 feet.
My dad says I'm not supposed to be on camera, it's haram. With the greatest of respect, Faisal, your dad eats newspaper. Not anymore, he eats moths. Exactly, bro. Look,
a film it bears some relation to this is Dog Day Afternoon, because that's a sort of serious thing that goes wrong in a farcical way, but yet it holds on to the fact that there are high stakes. And it is a police siege, and somebody does get shot. So, but within that, although you wouldn't call it Al Pacino's latest comedy, back whenever it was made, 73, it is funny.
Listen, that's the devil. He's in your brain, giving it the wassa. Don't listen to him. God's in your heart, bro. Right? What's your heart say? Trust me. Come on.
It says, maybe we should,
Huh?
Maybe we should flip him pop it, brother.
That's right.
Get back on jihad.
Good, Raj. Right, good.
Okay. We're going to use.
We shot it in 2009, and for those 5 weeks of filming, it was great fun because we had a great crew. Everybody was doing it for the right reason. Superb cast, and I can't think. It's like having all your toys and they all work all at once. So it's been a fantastic experience, and beyond that, it's some very hard work. The writing was the hard thing. That's unenjoyably hard.
Eh bien, malgré ce dégoût, malgré cette honte, vous m'aimerez pour ce que je suis.
My movie is about the impossible quest of two people trying to reach a country that doesn't exist, that only exists in their mind, and basically it's them rebelling themselves against everything and basically going in to a spiral of confusion and hate mixed with violence. everybody can be an outcast in an own way, and you know, like I chose a funny symbol to represent that, but at the same time it could have been anyone. It was just a way to use a visible minority that doesn't have a common ground of culture and of religion, so to kind of demonstrate the absurdity of outcasting people. When you have in your film the word Arab or the word Jew, people think, oh, it's political. I've always liked Rachmaninoff, and it was in the early stage of the making of the film that I had the main track, like the prelude #1 piano, in mind, because it kind of reflects the confusion of the characters, and with Sebastian, the musician that made the soundtrack, we tried to find like to bring these tracks to a modern type of tone in a way.